Hey everybody, it's Carson from Wandering Pillows. Thanks for tuning in. Today we've got a video for you on a topic that, well, let's just say drives us a little bit crazy. So what is it that's been driving us crazy? Well, the locals like to call them crazy ants. Now, that's not their official big Latin name. That's something I would not be able to pronounce. I will put down at the bottom here what their actual name is. But the locals call them crazy ants. And they call them this because they're itsy bitsy little tiny ants. And as soon as they sense your presence, they go nuts. They just go wandering around in every different direction, scurrying off, and behave like they are utterly insane. The other thing that's frustrating and kind of will drive you crazy with crazy ants is they're very difficult to get rid of. The traditional poisons and baits and sprays and things that are pretty effective with other types of ants just don't work on crazy ants. And we've learned this through experience. We've been down the aisle at the grocery store or the hardware store, and we've tried most of those products without success. Most of them will look something like this, a little ant hotel that they're supposed to go in and munch on the bait and then take that back to the colony. These things, in our experience, absolutely do not work with crazy ants. After doing a lot of research online, we did find a product that showed promise, and I'm going to probably butcher the name of it, but the chemical ingredient is imidacloprid or something like that. Again, I'll put the text down here at the bottom of the video. But this is a chemical that is proven very effective on crazy ants, and it can be used as a bait. One of the challenges, though, is it's kind of difficult to get a hold of. Traditionally, it's going to come in a big jug, and it's in a liquid form, and it has to be diluted, and you have to spray it, and you technically should have somebody with a license doing this. And it's just not really something that's set up for your typical home improvement enthusiast. So a unique product that we found is called ant-trax ant bait. It's the same chemical, but it comes in a gel form in this syringe. And so it's a small quantity, which is much more practical for home use. It's easy to apply because it's in the little syringe. You just put little drops around, and then the ants are attracted to it. They munch on it, and they take it back to their home base. What we can say is, based on our experience, this turned out to be a really good product. We placed about half a dozen drops around the galley, which is where our ants like to be. There's plenty of moisture there, plenty of little food bits to nom on. Within minutes, we had dozens of ants at each drop. They were like hogs at a trough, just kind of nomming on this stuff. And by the next morning, there was no more ant activity. And that's been several weeks ago, and they haven't been back. So we're going to call that, at least for now, we've won that battle. A friend of ours said, you never really win the war with bugs, but you can win the battle, and this has proven to be a good solution. We used it outside around our building. There, I would say it took a little bit longer. It took 2 or 3 days to see the full effect. But again, no more visible activity of the crazy ants. So I'll put a link to this in the description. We don't get paid. We don't get any kind of kickbacks. It's not an affiliate link, anything like that. We're just sharing information, something that has worked in our experience. Hope you found this useful. If you have crazy ants, I'd say give it a try. Obviously, individual results may vary, but hopefully your experience will be like ours, and at least you'll get a little bit of respite from these little guys driving you crazy. So that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll look for you on the road.